My Taropist is now in set.
Hey yo Cancer, it's your birthday. Shake your booty like it's your birthday. You're the reason for the season. Hey yo Cancer, Cancer, it's your birthday. Yeah! What is up? Happy birthday! Yeah! It is finally Cancer season, and we are the reason for the season, my friends, because I'm a Cancer sun. If you didn't know that, now you know. All right. I could feel y'all's energy being like, where is our birthday reading? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's here. It is here. And if you probably weren't asking for it, let's be honest. Y'all don't even, most of y'all watching this don't even know I do birthday readings, but guess what? I do, and I'm making them a part of this channel. Okay, so first up, of course, I had to give it up to my Cancer peeps because I am a Cancer sun, like I said, right? It just makes sense. I'm wearing your birthday hat. Let's go. Let us go. Okay, friends? Listen, please subscribe to this channel. Please, pretty please. You all have given me so much love, Cancers. Your video, it was the first to upload, truth be told, but you also have had the most views of all of the signs so far that I've uploaded so far. And so that makes me so happy. That makes my little crabby heart so happy. So thank you. But also, like, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please, 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 because there's so many other things I want to do with this channel in addition to more readings for you, obviously, but really, really awesome stuff that is more in the vein of the whole Taropist concept, right, if you will. And I can't do it unless I got subscribers. So help me out, friends. I'm asking one thing and one thing only. Hit that subscribe button, please. Thank you very much. Okay. That being said, I've already shuffled your energy into this deck. I'm going to split the deck towards you once we energetically connect. I just want y'all to know something. We get the worst reputation. It's so sad. Cancers are amazing. If you all don't appreciate Cancers, you just don't understand Cancers. That's all I'm saying. But I am feeling for you. This is your pre-shuffle message, okay? What I was feeling so strongly and have been feeling so strongly for you. And if you haven't watched your signs reading for the month of June, please do. I feel like that energy is extending past June, truth be told, because it is like we are on fire. People say, oh, Cancer season, oh God, get ready to cry. And like, let's forget about astrology for a second, because this is a tarot channel, not an astrology channel. And let me tell you all something. What is the sign in the tarot or what's the card in the tarot for the sign of Cancer? The Chariot! The Chariot! You guys, we are the Chariot. We are moving forward toward victory. People say the Cancers are emotional. All water signs, yes, we lead with our emotion oftentimes, but Cancers are also incredibly emotionally balanced and emotionally mature, in my experience. A healed Cancer is, okay, let's be real. And also has high emotional intelligence, right? High EQ. And the thing about the Chariot that I love, and this is the message I was getting for you guys, is like, we are coming into this season as Cancers, right, friends? Where we are able to harness that balance, right? We have finally, so many of us have come into this place of healing. And a healed Cancer is a Cancer on fire. Okay, a healed Cancer is a Cancer who heals. A healed Cancer is a Cancer who is able to not only establish that sense of balance and clarity, but who is in touch and in tune with their intuition, and who is able to do amazing things. And so I am so excited for all of us, because I feel so strongly that we are moving into the season of our lives, friends, where we are finally back in control. We have finally taken those reins back, right? We're not in this place of victimhood. We're not in this place of woe is me and self-sabotage and all that shit. No. We are victorious in the season, friends, and I feel so strongly that so many of my Cancer people, myself included, because I'm already seeing it happen. Literally, I did that Cancer reading for June, and it's like right away, I started to see that come to fruition in my own life. This abundance started to just flow in incredible ways. So please, friends, comment and let me know how that has manifested in your life, as my cat is over here coughing up a hairball or something. If you heard that, that's my cat. That's confirmation from my cat's hairball to you, okay? We are birthing so many good things in this season, friends. So don't let them get you down. Like we are on that chariot. We are in the driver's seat now, and we are ready to go forward, friends. And it's kind of like, hey, you can either hop on this Cancer chariot ride or hop off. You're either coming with me or you're not. Either way, I'm moving forward toward my victory. And that's your reading. No, I'm just kidding. That was your pre-shuffle message. But let's do this now. Whew, so excited. I'm so excited for our season, you guys. You don't even know. I'm so excited. Lemony. Okay. Take a deep breath with me. And look into my eyes on whatever device you are on right now. Yes, fired up. So fired up. Okay, friends, let's get into it. Let us light the positive vibes incense. I brought out the positive vibes incense for y'all today. I didn't want to do a big intro, but man, that wasn't an intro. That was part of your reading, okay? When you get a personal reading with me, I do what I call a pre-shuffle message, and that was essentially your pre-shuffle message or pre-meditation message, okay? All right. And let us light your birthday candle. Why not? Let's get it going now. Why not? I was going to light it later, but let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's have this going. Okay, there we go. All right, everything is going. Let's move in and grooving. Let's go, friends. All right. Okay. Ooh, okay. What did I say? We're bringing things back into balance. Temperance on the bottom of the deck right there, friends. Okay? Some of you could have Sagittarius in your chart. I do. I'm a Sagittarius moon, and here is Zimmy, who was giving you that confirmation earlier. This is just further confirmation from Zimmy. Okay, let's move this out of the way so it's not all up in your face. But yes, we are coming back into balance, you guys. We're getting that equilibrium back, especially I feel like emotional balance. I feel like a lot of us in this, especially in this last year, have been a little bit out of balance, a little out of whack emotionally for some of us, right? Not for everybody, but a lot of Cancers, I feel like we've had to deal with a lot of internal struggles, and we are finally, again, I feel like coming back to this place where we're getting that equilibrium, we're getting our balance back. And like I said, once a Cancer knows how to master his or her emotions and knows how to rise above consciousness, you know, and to not react out of ego, not out of those wounds, not out of that trauma, and to, as one of my Cancer friends says, and I love this expression so much, and I've used it in personal readings, thank you Krista if you're watching, give the ego a cookie, tell it to have a seat, and be like, okay, I'm taking over from here. The healed version of myself is taking over. The healed version of myself, not the version that reacts out of that wounded place within, right? But that version that reacts out of that healed place within, and that healed place within is reacting directly out of love. Always be led by love, friends. And Cancer that's led by love. Yeah, see, what did I say? Y'all, right under that Temperance, Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, we are getting our fire back. Again, a lot of you could very well have Sagittarius in your chart. I do. So once again, it's like, here you are. We're getting that fire back. We're getting our mojo back. We're feeling ourselves again, right? What? Judgment and the Sun card underneath that. Okay, some of y'all might have Leo in your chart. 9 of Cups. Again, abundance, emotional abundance. You guys, what? Okay, this is so exciting. All right, let's just get into it. Okay, all right. Okay. What did we learn in this last year? Let's see. What did we learn this last year? That flipped up for you. And Justice, Libra. Okay. So this to me is Seven of Pentacles underneath that Four of Swords. Okay, so again, and then Wheel of Fortune underneath that. So, and the Empress underneath that. Yeah, okay, and then, yeah, Nine of Swords, Two of Cups. Okay, so once again, same message, friends, that I'm really feeling is I feel like we really were working in this last year on how to gain some clarity, insight, and wisdom on how to ground ourselves more emotionally, right? Again, I think a lot of us were kind of in this energy where we were like, you know, very stressed out, feeling overwhelmed emotionally. Probably a lot of things felt a little out of whack. Some of us may have been struggling with anxiety or depression in this last year, in this last season. But I feel like we all made, or those of us who resonate with this message, right? It's not for every Cancer, although I hope it is. But we finally realized our own abundance and our sense of self-worth here. We realized if we really wanted to make things happen in our lives, we needed to get back in control, right? Again, back in the driver's seat. We needed to realize that we were abundant, that we were fully capable, and that we didn't any longer have to remain in this energy of stress, of anxiety, of worry, right? Of fear. For a lot of us. A lot of us were afraid, I feel like, to move forward and take steps toward our future, and especially to move toward this place of abundance. Some of us might have been struggling a bit financially in this last year, but I feel like we kind of took a step back. We really focused on ourselves and our own healing. We really poured back into ourselves, Four of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and really started to invest in our own sense of self-worth and well-being, right? It was kind of like we were in this energy, I feel like, for some of us, where we were really overthinking things, okay, where we really felt like we were struggling, especially a lot of us, again, financial struggles in this last year, but I feel like it was kind of like we had a lot of hopes and wishes and dreams, but I feel like a lot of disappointments along the way, right? Along that journey, there was a lot of disappointments, a lot of heartbreaks, maybe for some of us, but it's like we never gave up on that dream, right? We started to try to move toward victory, and I feel like some of us did have definitely some setbacks, especially, again, with regard to some heartbreak. Some of us might have lost some loved ones or just lost love in general in this last year, and it kind of put us maybe in a bit of this energy where we needed to heal emotionally in particular, right? And instead of allowing that to trip us up, and this is why Cancers are so great, is because I feel like we come to this place where we recognize, okay, this doesn't feel good anymore. I don't like wallowing in the sense of self-pity. I don't like feeling heartbroken. I don't like feeling depressed. I don't feel like feeling anxious. I don't like feeling upset. I need to get my balance back. And I think a lot of us kind of graduated in this season. We went from the Nine of Pentacles to the Empress, from pre-Empress to Empress mode here, okay, in this season. We decided no more. No more. I am no longer going to allow myself to feel emotionally drained. I'm no longer going to allow myself to be in that place of victimhood, a victim mentality. I am no longer, you know what? I'm going to take back control of my own life. I'm going to realize my worth, and I am going to realize my abundance. I'm going to move toward my fortune, right? Toward the Wheel of Fortune here. Realizing, I think this is also coming to this place of realization, because Wheel of Fortune is not just about, oh, fortune's coming, oh, right? We're going to win the lottery or whatever, some shit. No. Wheel of Fortune is also in the Fool's Journey. It's coming to this place of realization of like what goes up must come down, right? The wheel turns, the wheel continues to turn. That you can go through a dark night of the soul, right? You can go through a dark time in your life, but you recognize and realize that things are going to start turning in your favor at some point. The wheel goes round and round. Things do not stay in one stagnant place forever, right? You could be going through a dark time and dark period of your life, but eventually that wheel is going to turn in your favor. Eventually things will get better, friends. And for us, we have put in that work toward our healing, right? With the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Sorry if the light is reflecting on this. I've got a ring light in front of me. Let's be real, friends. And it's probably reflecting on the cards a bit, but don't let that deter you from the message, because this is good, right? We have put in that work back into ourselves, focused on our healing, gone within, right? Controlled our thoughts, controlled our emotions, and we have now come on the side of justice, right? We ended this year feeling finally, okay, like we were getting our balance back, and justice was coming. So if you were in a situation in this last year, friends, where you felt like you were done wrong, you were done dirty, so some of that victimhood or victim mentality that you might have been in wasn't necessarily your fault, okay? You may have actually legitimately had people do you wrong, and I see that here, okay? You know, some of the setbacks on your path forward, on your movement forward, may not have been entirely your fault. It could have been some rejections that you faced along the way. So for those of my friends who maybe this is like if you're relating to this on like a work or career angle or whatever, what have you, you may have had, you know, some rejections. For a lot of you, this is love related, I'm seeing. But for some of you also, it could relate to other aspects and areas of your life. You know, you're trying to move forward and you're having doors shut in your face and people telling you no. And this could be related to the COVID situation or any kind of, you know, it doesn't necessarily matter what the specific, you know, well, I mean, it matters, but you know what your specific situation is. So take it as it resonates, friends, right? And, you know, you had to maybe face a lot of rejections and a lot of no's in this last year. But this is like, again, what's so beautiful about Cancers is we take that rejection and yeah, we have a moment where we sit and we wallow in it sometimes, okay? But then what we do when we heal and we come out on the other side, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And that's what I'm seeing in this energy. We have now come out on the other side and we now have gotten that balance and we are now getting that justice that we deserve. So where you had all those no's before, all those rejections before, friends, get ready to start hearing yeses. And it's because you went within and focused on your own healing. You focused and put that energy and effort that maybe you were pouring out into others or other situations or other people's projects or other this. You went within and you did that work within. And you were patient with yourself and with your healing. And it is now paying off for you. So get ready to start hearing those yeses, okay? Whew. Chills. Okay, this is gonna be a long one, I can tell already. We're not even halfway through. Okay, so what do we need to release? What do we need to release in this as we enter into this our season, friends? And this isn't just for the Cancer season, this is also for this next year for y'all, okay? This is your, you know, this next year of your lives. What do we need to release? What cannot come with us on that chariot? What are we telling to get off of my chariot? I'm moving toward my victory and you cannot come with me. Okay, that was a lot of cards wanting to come out, but sorry. Cat fur, friends. It is that season of shedding. It is literally the season of shedding. You're shedding some old shit and my cats are shedding their fur and it is everywhere. But we're gonna clean up the mess on both ends, okay? Metaphorically and literally. Okay, so what are we releasing? There we go. Now it's much cleaner. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, this is what we were seeing before, but this is an interesting thing to release. And this is the Ace of Wands. And underneath that, again, here comes the Queen of Wands peering her little face. And Judgment underneath that. So, honestly, I know this is going to sound a little bit weird. We have the Sun and the Nine of Cups underneath that. So, I have to say, you guys, and then the Magician, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Knight of Wands, Fool. Okay. This is what I was thinking, and I'm seeing it now as I'm seeing the Knight of Wands and the Seven of Cups down here. I hate to say this, because I know some of y'all, oh wow, because then we got the King and the Queen of Cups, and we've got the Three of Swords. Okay, so listen, you guys, and the Fool. Okay, yeah, so some of you guys, I feel like, have been a little bit reckless, in the sense of, some of you have been definitely had a heartbreak. Some of you have had a breakup in this last year. This isn't for everybody, I know. But for some of you, you have broken up with somebody, or you have cut ties with somebody, particularly if it was somebody that initially you may have had a lot of feelings for them, but then that kind of turned into this like sort of fuckboy situation, right? It turned into a situation where you realize that this person wasn't actually committed to you. They weren't really as stable as you thought, and what you really wanted to manifest was that stability. And I feel like you're getting it back as you've gone within. You're getting your emotional stability back, and you're getting your happiness and your joy back in being single in this season, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, what I'm seeing here is you thought you had, and you know, when you went through this season where you really wanted to have this 10 of Cups with somebody. You really wanted to have to begin a new cycle, right? But this person, you got really heartbroken, okay? Because what you thought was somebody that was, and for some of you, no lie, like you might have been in a relationship with a water sign, and then maybe left that relationship because there was somebody that you kind of got the hots for, not a sexual relationship with, right? And decided to kind of explore your options. Maybe you wanted to go out and date and play the field. And then you realize, like, not that you realize that was a mistake per se, but I think that you're realizing in this season, it's better for you to not necessarily be led so much by your passions, but to trust your intuition more in this new cycle, in this new phase, because I feel like you maybe weren't trusting your intuition as much in the past. And this is general, not necessarily just related to a love situation, but for some of you, you might have left somebody, or they left you to go pursue other things. For divine feminines, I think this was definitely you that left perhaps a male water sign, or somebody that you had a very strong emotional connection with, to pursue someone that maybe you had a stronger sexual connection with, or just to play the field and kind of explore your sexuality a little bit. That's for some people. But then you realized, like, there was no stability in that choice and that option, you know? And you ended up being single, right? But in that singleness, I think you felt a lot of happiness. And maybe you realize that you don't necessarily need to be in a committed relationship in order to have that happiness that you were seeking. Maybe you found that the happiness that you were seeking wasn't in necessarily a relationship, or even in sex. Like if you were that person that decided to kind of explore your sexuality and do that sort of thing, maybe you realize, like, this isn't really bringing me joy either. I'm actually really happy being on my own, right? But for some of you, I feel like you were not trusting your intuition. I feel like for some of you, you kind of lost that connection to your intuition in this last year, and maybe that led you astray and made you confused, right? Because you kind of lost your sense of direction. And now I think what Spirit is saying in this, what you need to release, is you not trusting that intuition, you not trusting that inner guide, right? For you to go back to that place of knowing internally what it is that is going to bring you joy, what it is that's going to bring you happiness, and getting that balance back. For some of you, this is a very strong message of being cautious, of like thinking before you leap, and again, going within and trusting that inner guide before you take action on something. For some of you, literally, this is like, stop fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Like, for some of you, this is literally like, maybe you need to, yeah, this is so much, though, I'm telling you guys, this is very strongly about you needing to go within and to really, really trust your intuition in this season, to release that sense of not trusting your intuition and just taking these leaps without really looking, right? And maybe that's where you've gotten tripped up in the past, because you in the other seasons, like in this a season and what we're leaving behind, we weren't going within enough. We weren't taking that time to reflect. We weren't doing that inner work, right? If we were honest with ourselves, we probably were spending more time like wallowing in self-pity and victimhood instead of like actually going within and being like, why do I feel this way? What is causing this? Why am I not happy? Like, what's really going on here, right? And so I feel like in the season spirit is like what you need to release is not trusting. You need to trust. You need to think before you leap, right? You need to go within before you leap. You need to really trust your inner guide, because a lot of you are incredibly intuitive, and I feel like some of you have kind of lost that sense. I feel like you're getting it back, but for some of you, you kind of put that on the shelf. And when you weren't doing that, when you weren't trusting your inner guide, you were feeling really depleted, right? And I feel like for a lot of you too, this is also so very strongly, I'm not going to name all the cards I'm seeing, it's too many, but trust me when I'm reading you what the cards are saying, okay? So I feel like for a lot of you, this is also about you, and again, getting your mojo back and you feeling your sense of self-worth again. A lot of you, I feel like, are still struggling just a little bit with not feeling good enough, of not feeling like you have enough or you are enough. Some of you are really struggling with like your sense of self-worth and your value. And I feel like Spirit is really calling you in this season. You need to release that as well. And you need to realize your sense of self-worth and your value. Some of you have been through some stuff that I feel like really tore you down in this season, made you feel like you weren't worthy, made you feel like you weren't good enough. And it's like, I feel like Spirit is saying like, no, you already have everything that you need. Like, you're kind of breaking your own heart by, I feel like, not realizing that you have everything that you need already, and you are good enough. You have all the tools that you need. You're beautiful. You are handsome. You know, you are full of love. You're full of Spirit's love and light here. And it's like, I hate to be that love and light, you know, but seriously. And you have so much joy when you go within and you do that work and you heal and you really realize your value and your worth, and you really trust yourself and your own inner guide and your own inner knowing, and you trust Spirit. You are amazing and you're capable of so much. But I feel like so many of you allowed yourself to get down in this time because you believed lies, because you weren't really valuing yourself, because you weren't investing in yourself, you weren't giving to yourself. You lost that fire. I feel like you allowed people, I'm hearing so strongly, like you allowed other people's opinions of you affect your sense of self-worth and your esteem. And it's like, in this season, it's like, don't go back to that, okay? Don't allow someone to treat you in that manner, like you're less than, like you're not good enough, when you know that you are, okay? Wow, that was a lot. What do you need to bring into this new year? What do we need to bring in? Whoa, okay. Teamwork makes the dream work, friends. Okay, 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this isn't just about that. Okay, so Lovers, 9 of Pentacles. Star underneath the Lovers. Woo. 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and the King of Swords. Yeah, this is that again. This is what I'm feeling, okay, friends? This is the card that did come out for you, 3 of Pentacles. And this is going to stop, and I'm going to stop here for a second because I got to start this recording over, and I'm going to edit it together. There's no time lost, friends, but this is the long reading. So hold on one second, and then I'll be right back to give you this message. And we're back. It was only a second. Okay, take a drink of water. So, what do you need to bring with you? Listen, a lot of you are very hardworking individuals, okay? And I feel like you were already starting to maybe lay the foundation for something. For some of you, this was starting a new business. When I see 9 of Pentacles and then 10 of Pentacles, yeah, you're going from the 9 of 10 of Pentacles to Lover. Like, some of you are having to make a decision. Whew. Okay, this is getting deep. So in this season, you're healing from this 8 of Cups energy, okay? This is so strong for you. So some of you are definitely leaving behind as you're moving. And here's your Chariot card, right? It keeps showing up, but I don't know if I've showed it to you yet. But there is your Chariot, all right? Woo-woo! We're on the Chariot. We're moving forward toward our victory. That King of Wands energy. Look at that fire. 3 of Wands underneath that. Y'all. Hello. Fire. Moving forward. You guys are passionate about this. You're ready to move toward your victory. You have seen the light. There's the Queen of Swords underneath there. What? And underneath that's the 8 of Wands. You guys, look at this. You're going from the 9 to the 8 of Wands. So you're leaving that woundedness of the past behind. You're moving swiftly forward, right? 8 of Wands. Yes, friends. You are no longer trapped underneath that 8 of Swords. You're no longer trapped and bound by these things that are invisible, right? By things that you've created. You're no longer victims of your own prison, right? Of your own minds, okay? You've released those negative thoughts that were on loop in your mind, okay? You're releasing that sense of victimhood. You're moving forward. Queen of Wands, you know what you want to do. You know where you want to go. 2 Wands, Queen of Swords. You decided now that you're ready to move forward. Okay, friends? You've decided. You know. I'm no longer going to be in that 8 of Swords energy. I'm out of there. I'm already free. And I'm freeing myself. I'm moving forward swiftly toward, this is like a daily reading I got on my so follow me on Instagram at My Taropist. I do daily energy checks, and then for the weekends I do like a self-care Saturday and Sunday. But anyway, I had a message like this similar to this one today, I think, actually, weirdly enough, about moving swiftly toward your victory, moving away from the garbage of the past, right? All that pain, heartbreak, sorrow, that, again, that I'm hearing so strongly, like that victim mentality that you were in, right? This depression, this sense of low self-worth and low self-value, like you're moving forward. You now decided you're cutting ties with whatever didn't serve you, whether it was mindsets, beliefs, okay, or people in your life. Because I feel like a lot of us have clearly also seen, very clearly, we know the truth now. We know who's for us and who's not for us. That was part of your pre-shuffle message, right? It's like you know now who's hopping on that chariot with you, who's coming for the ride, and who is like, you're leaving in the dust. It's either you're for me or you're against me. And this is no shade. This is all in love, friends. But this is about self-love right now. This is about you loving yourself more. And not in a sense of like, I'm better than them. No, it's not like that. That's not what I mean whatsoever. It's just that you need to stop entertaining people that are draining your energy in this season. Ideas, thoughts that are draining your energy, feelings, emotions. Feel all the feelings, friends, but you've been feeling it enough. Okay? That 8 of Cups keeps popping out for you right next to this freaking, here it is, right next to this 5 of Cups. You've already been feeling it enough. You've been down and low long enough. Look at all those freaking, whoa, wrong card. Okay, look at all of these empty cups this person's looking back on. All of that heartbreak, all of that sorrow, all of that loss. Friends, it is time to start seeing the cups as half full and not half empty, right? It is time to get back into this energy of healing, right? And you've been healing, right? You've healed in this season. Star card, right? And you now are ready to cut off, King of Swords, 7 of Wands, any ideas, thoughts, intrusions, opinions, okay? Other people's opinions or what have you, whatever this is, that is not serving you in the season, that is not coming along for the ride, that is not ready to hop on that chariot with you. You're like, no, I'm done. King of Swords and Queen of Swords both came up. You guys are bossing up mentally in this season. And you're like, I am now ready to go. I have decided, Lover's card, that I am ready to move from the 9 of Pentacles. I can do that all by myself. I am abundant. I know my worth. To this 10 of Pentacles, I am fully abundant, right? You're graduating. Then the Chariot card. Then the freaking King of Wands and the 3 of Wands. You are ready to move forward toward your abundance in this season, right? Right? Whew, friends. For some of you, this is also you advancing in your careers, okay? And realizing not only your value and your self-worth, but also maybe realizing holistically like what your purpose is. And friends, don't get me wrong, I don't feel like anyone has this overarching purpose, okay? I feel like you have many purposes in this. Like today your purpose, I said this in personal readings before, but like today your purpose might have been to smile at that stranger so that they felt not so alone, right? But what I'm saying is that I feel like for some of you, this is like this, for some of you, this is a literal move with the Chariot here, your card. For some of you and the Three of Wands, like some of you are literally moving physically, okay? And that is part of the season for you. There's a season of change happening for you in your life, and I feel myriad ways, right? Myriad ways, not just one. It could be a change of career, or you starting your own business and bossing up in that, in your field, or your chosen career path, what have you, right? For some of you, this is realizing your worth in terms of relationships, realizing that what I have accepted in terms of relationships and situationships and what have you in the past, all of that energy, like it was beneath me and not good enough. It wasn't vibing at my level, right? It wasn't the energy that I was giving out. I wasn't receiving the same reciprocal energy, right? This could be friendships, this could be family, this could be romantic partners, right? So it doesn't have to necessarily be just one, okay? So take it as it resonates for you in your life. But it's like, I don't feel like I am getting out what I don't feel like I've been getting back what I've been putting in, right? What Spirit is saying that you need to bring with you, though, is this Three of Pentacles energy. Even though you may have been giving to the wrong situations, to the wrong people, to the wrong career, whatever, or the wrong physical location, right? Whatever. Take it as it resonates. Even though you might have been giving and not getting an equal amount, you still know how to work hard to get what you want. You still have this sense and this knowledge and this knowing of, I have to first build the foundation. I need to lay the foundation before I can have all of this, before I have to do things in the right order, right? I have to, before I can graduate from Nine of Pentacles to Ten of Pentacles, I need to have my foundation in place, right? I need that stability, okay? And sometimes that takes teamwork. So again, you might be realizing who is part of that team, who you're bringing with you. Literally, what are we bringing into the season? Wrong way. Wait, which word? Who's hopping on the Chariot with me? Who's on my team and who's not on my team in the season, right? Because you want to have that Ten of Pentacles, friends. You want to have all the things, and you're ready to have all the things. You want that full abundance in your life in every area and aspect of your life. But not everyone is going to put in that work with you. Not everyone is reciprocating energetically. So you're realizing who you can bring, who's on the team, and who is not on the team. Okay? And also, you're in this season, that hard work is still there. Like, you still are able to know that stability that you have accomplished and achieved in this last year, you're bringing it with you, right? Okay. Whew, friends. So excited. Okay. Whew. What gift? What's our birthday present? What is our birthday present? Okay. What is our birthday present? What gift are we receiving in this season? And this one is, this could be for the whole year, but I feel like this is more for Cancer season. But let's see what happens. Okay, what does Spirit have for us? Spirit, that was too many. I'm sorry. I want to have lots of presents too, you guys, but that's a lot of presents. And literally, this is everything that we just saw. Maybe I'll take it. I feel I've spent so much time, like, I feel like almost I'm starting to feel that feeling of like, okay, I've pretty much been chugging along, right? And I'm at this place where I feel like just about all the messages have come out that need to come out for y'all. But, so I'm feeling it kind of wrapping up now energetically. Oh, on the bottom, okay. Two of Cups down here, King of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I feel like Spirit's kind of like, the messages that have come out for you, that needed to come out for you, have come out. But regardless, I'm still gonna just reiterate this message. The Lovers, the Nine of Pentacles, to the Ten of Pentacles, friends, to the Three of Wands, my dears, to the King of Wands, to the Chariot. And on the bottom of the deck, we had the King of Swords, and then underneath that was peeking out the Two of Cups. So once again, friends, what gift is Spirit giving you in this season? What's coming toward you, friends? Again, that balance, lovers. Now, some of you could be getting a soulmate. Don't get too excited now, because don't forget your true soulmate is you. But really, some of you could be meeting, like I'm hearing, I finally found the one. It could be a fire sign, King of Wands. It could be an air sign, King of Swords. If you don't know what those signs are, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But also we do have a Gemini, very strong. So it could be definitely a Gemini. Could be another Cancer with Le Chariot. And then there is quite a bit of Earth energy. So it could be anybody. So don't let that mess you up, right? Okay. But what I'm seeing is moving quickly toward abundance, okay? Moving very quickly toward abundance, and also stability, groundedness, balance. I feel like we're also coming to this place of mental clarity, right? I think our minds are getting right. I think our emotions are getting in check, and we're getting that fire back. I feel like for a lot of folks, this is definitely, if this is resonating on a career point of view, I feel like your careers are really going to take off. I mean, really, especially if you are somebody who is starting their own business, is entrepreneurial. There's a lot of that energy here. If you are one of those folks, very much so, or self-employed, like very much so, I feel like that is going to really take off in this year. I think you're going to have, but more than that, I think it's like you're going to get this renewed, like, passion and drive toward what it is that you've been working on or working toward. For some of you, that could be a particular passion project, but it doesn't feel like one particular thing. It feels more like a career or a purpose or a vocation, okay? For some of you, this is very much like a more of a spiritual vocation, but for some of you, I feel like this is also, you know, entrepreneurial energy, but also it could be something that has to do with like communications, fields and communications in the arts, okay? With this King of Wands energy, whenever wands come out for me in like career readings, it tends to indicate somebody who works in like the entertainment industry or in communications, marketing, that sort of thing, okay? So that's for some of you. But also, I do think that some of you are going to be perhaps getting or building a home this year very strongly, or moving to a new location in this season. Also getting, some of you may be getting a new car in this season with the Chariot here. That is for some of you. And strangely enough, even though there is very strong soulmate energy, some of you may be traveling and going on trips, okay? So that's for some of you as well. You could be getting a trip or being gifted with a trip or buying it for yourself, because freaking Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Some of you are coming into a lot of money in this season. This is a very strong message for a lot of you. Like financially, you're going to become a lot more abundant. Again, a lot more mental clarity. I feel like you're becoming more decisive. You're getting a clear vision and indication of what it is. You know, those intrusive thoughts, I feel like, are leaving. That sense of anxiety and worry and rumination over the negative is leaving for a lot of you. A lot of you are shifting your perspective, becoming more optimistic in this season. You're starting to see things more clearly, and you're starting to no longer give two fucks what the naysayers have to say, quite frankly, okay? Pardon my language. But some of you are just getting to this sense of, I don't care what other people think anymore. I don't care what other people say. I know where I'm going. I know where I'm headed. I have clear vision and clear direction for my life. And I'm no longer going to allow other people's opinions and commentary affect me. I know who I am. I know what I stand for, right? I know what I believe. I know what I know to be true. I know my truth. And I am firmly able to not only ascend to that in a mental way, but I'm able to vocalize it. For a lot of you, this is you being able to speak clearly what it is that you believe, what it is that you know to be true, what is true for you, you know? Okay. Yeah, many of you are becoming much more decisive in this season. Okay. This is a good reading, y'all. Yes. I mean, take whatever. I feel like everything is available to you in this season. Some of you are definitely meeting that soulmate, having that love. Some of you getting married, starting a business. Your business is growing. Some of you moving. Some of you traveling. Some of you getting a car, a home. It's all those things, pretty much. And a lot of you are choosing to stay in a single energy, and that is totally great and fine, because I feel like a lot of you, like I said earlier, are coming to this realization that you are your own soulmate. Do you know what I mean? I hate to use that word soulmate, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I believe we have many different soulmates in this life, and it's not always romantic. Okay, but that's a whole other story for another day, friends. But I believe that a lot of you are starting to realize your self-worth and self-love. You know, you're loving on yourself. And a lot of you are coming back to this place of just delicious, you know, blissful self-love, you know? Yeah. Where you were at a crossroads, you're no longer there because you've decided you're ready to move forward. Delicious. Delicious. Okay. Last one, and then we're going to wrap this up for y'all. Oh, it's exciting. Okay, so what is the predictive energy for this next year for my Cancerians? So this is what I like to tell people. Let me just preface this by saying this. For myself as a reader, not every reader will agree or see this the way that I do, but let me tell you where I'm coming from, my perspective, right? This is very important for me to have you understand. Tarot reads energies. So it reads past energy, it reads present energy, and what I like to personally call predictive energy. I do not call it future, because that indicates by saying that the future is set in stone, and I do not believe that it is. I do not tell fortunes, friends, okay? I read the energies. And the predictive energy is based on past energies and present energies, okay? I believe that we are co-creators with spirit, which means that there isn't this one particular outcome that's set in stone, right? We are able to change that outcome based on the decisions that we make in our own lives, right? You have full autonomy over your own life. Never allow a tarot reading to scare you, friends, because you can, if you don't like the predictive outcome, which is why I call it predictive and not the future. If you don't like the predictive outcome of a reading, you have the full power to change that outcome based on the decisions that you make in your life. Now, are there things that happen in life that are outside of our control? Yes, absolutely. I'm reading your energy. I'm not reading the energy of every person that you're going to encounter today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, whenever, right? Next month, last month, or whatever, 2 years from now, 10 years from now. No, I'm not. And so we can't control other people. We do not. If you try to get into that stuff, you guys, like the spell work and the manipulation of other people's, trying to step over their free will, I do not vibe with that, friends. That's not me. Don't come here with that energy. I don't believe in it. I don't feel like it's healthy or good. We're free. And we're free to make our own decisions in this life, right? That's very important. But to the best of your ability, friends, you can adjust and shift and change. And that's what's so beautiful about tarot, is it gives you that clarity and it gives you guidance. And it says, like, hey, this is where you're headed. If you don't like that direction, course correct and start heading in this direction, okay? And if it's telling you like, warning, warning, danger, danger, like, don't go down that path, friend. This is where you could head if you keep going the way you're going and you keep choosing it anyways, then why are you listening to tarot readings? Because you're not using the tool as it's designed. It's designed to help you, guide you toward the best possible outcome for your life. And that's what I want for you. I want you to live your best life, okay? I don't want you to be stuck in bondage in your life. I don't want you to be all up in here like, oh, what do I do? No, I want you to have clarity so that you can choose what's best for you, whatever that is for you, friend. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm just telling you what the energies say. But then you choose, friend, what you do with that information. Okay? I'm not responsible for what decisions that you all make. If you do like the outcome, the predictive outcome, friends, then again, you can continue down. Okay, you're doing the right thing. Yay, friend, keep going. My Cancer friend, keep doing it. Do what you're doing. You're on the right path. And it confirms what your intuition is already telling you, because you have your own inner knowing. Spirit is within you as well, friend. Not just me. It's in all of us. So it's like you already know. Sometimes, most of the time, all the time. Just that some of us are a little bit better at listening than others. And even those of us who are good at listening don't always listen. Okay, let's be real. So I hope that helps you just before we get into the predictive outcome, okay? So, what is the predictive outcome for this next year for my Cancerian friends? Alright, what is the spit, you guys. I'm sorry. It's anointed spit. What's in the predictive outcome? There we go. Whoa, that was a good flipper. Whew. Okay. You know what? I'm going to get a clarifier on this. Here, we got the Five of Pentacles, which really not the best energy, but friends, there's no such thing as like a truly bad card. Especially when I see the Five of Pentacles in this deck. And let me show you something. Okay. She's looking over here at the Hierophant. That was underneath. Is this the right way for you guys? No. Of course not. There we go. Okay. Much better. So she's looking at the Hierophant. And in this particular deck, this is the Mystic Mondays deck. It's a great deck, you guys. It's a little difficult to shuffle, but it's still a good deck. It's very colorful. It's one of my faves. And the more I've used it, the easier it's getting to shuffle. Especially if it's like, my decks will tell me, like, this is the one that you need to use for this reading, and this one was this for this one. And so what I find is that when it's really in tuned, and this is the one I'm supposed to use, that this is where the proper messages are going to come out, that it shuffles like butter. But if it's not meant for that reading, it's like very hard. So, and it was hard to break in, I'll be honest. But anyway, I digress. Okay, she's looking at the Hierophant. Okay. So, and then underneath that was the Six of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So, I know that I'm going to pull a clarifier. I feel like for the Five of Pentacles, though, it is a little bit scary, but when I see it in this deck, this is somebody who has had some disappointments and some losses in this deck in particular, right? And feeling depleted, and I feel like this person, she's going within to spirit. She's seeking guidance from spirit. Right, from higher source, because she has come to this place where she's feeling so low, so neglected, so rejected, so depleted. And sometimes it takes us getting to that place in our lives in order for us to really come to this place of like, okay, I've hit bottom, so now there's only one place to go, and that's directly back to spirit. I need to go to source. I need to seek guidance from God. You know, I need to seek guidance from within. I need to go within, and I need to really get that counseling, to get that healing, to get, you know what I'm saying? It's like I've hit bottom, so the only place to go now is to source. And so I feel like that's what's happening for a lot of you for this year. And then you go from there, you move toward your victory, Six of Wands to Six of Pentacles, right? So it's like you've gone, for some of you, you know, you may still be on this journey in this cycle, and you may still be needing to hit bottom so that you can go within. And I feel like this is the year when you're really going to get that spiritual awakening that you need, that awakening to get back to source and to start giving back and investing back into yourself. I almost am out of time for you guys, but let me just get a clarify for that Five of Pentacles. So if you are in this season, friends, still of, again, King of Swords. Yeah, this is about you getting that clarity and that guidance and going within. And I feel like, you know, what you're going to be learning in this year, is to really heal. I feel like for some of you, you're still on this journey of healing, okay? And a lot of this has to do with having believed a lot of lies or a lot of things from other people's opinions and even your own intrusive thoughts. And sometimes we take those things on and we internalize them, and they start to be part of that negative loop in our minds, right? I feel like a lot of you are really still working on your sense of self-worth and trying to get, your confidence back, because I feel like a lot of you have been beaten down. And when people start to see you in this energy, starting to be in your own energy and feeling yourself and moving towards your victory, there will be people who try to bring you down. There will be people who are not necessarily ready to hop on that chariot ride with you, right? In which case, friends, don't allow that to make you feel not good enough, not worthy of what it is that Spirit is, all these beautiful gifts that we saw, right, that Spirit is bringing to you this year. Do not allow yourself to get back into this place of feeling depleted, of feeling not good enough, of feeling not worthy, like you don't have enough. No. If you start to go there, friends, go back to Spirit, go back to Source. Build yourself back up, okay, in your faith, and know that you are moving toward your victory. You're on fire. You have everything you need, and you are good enough, and you are worthy. Start investing back into yourself, friends, and you are going to get all the good. Okay? Sending you so much love. Happy birthday. Make a birthday wish. Okay? Ready? May your wishes come true. Happy birthday, friends. Bye.